everyone, it's Marilyn the K-pop grandma. Thing that I'm liking about this video. But even if it's distant, there are people that care about you. I care about you. Hi everyone, welcome to the Gram Fam. It's Marilyn the K-pop grandma. So happy to be back on YouTube. I took the last few weeks off for the holidays and some personal reasons, and I haven't done a reaction video for, gosh, maybe a month and a half. As I was thinking about what I could do for a reaction, I thought about probably one of the most powerful songs, at least for me, a very powerful song this year, and it was Black Swan, which was their first single release this year. Anyway, I have to stop because I sneezed. Anyway, so I went through last night and was deciding on which performances I should do, and one of the most spectacular ones that I think happened was at the Melon Music Awards. Big Hit actually did a BTS bomb on it, on their channel, on their BTS YouTube channel, and when they did that, they did it as a fan cam. So it's basically just a good close-up of the guys dancing this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous contemporary intro to Black Swan. And then the next one we're going to look at is going to be from the SBS End of the Year Music Festival, and it will be the presentation of Black Swan and the dance as we know it. And I got thinking, oh, I don't want to just leave Sugar out, so I'm also going to do a reaction to the James Corden version. So anyway, if we're going to get through all that, we need to get going. So without any further ado, let's get this thing going. I love the colors on this. I don't recall there being so much color on the stage in the MMA video of this. And then there's Jungkook and the dancers going around. So we have Jungkook starting this introduction, if you will, and he's there by himself. And as I mentioned, there's these beautiful colors. Sorry, I brought up there's these beautiful colors here on the set, and the Black Swans come and they start to circle him. Okay, and if you remember, the story of the music is when you begin to lose your passion, and it's kind of like all this darkness comes and kind of circles you, and that's the feeling that I get in the beginning of this introduction. Like you're struggling, and then the darkness comes and tries to engulf you. So here we go. It's so beautiful. The backup dancers are amazing in this. Look how great his dances. They're pushing him away. You've got the water. I love that they used real water. Like, you know, the water has such an effect in this. You can even see it here. Look, that is so dynamic. That's just so amazing. That is real water. They are dancing in water. And then now we have Jimin has now appeared on the scene. JK's down here somewhere. Maybe that's him splashing in the water. Anyway, here he is. So now we're just gonna look at that. Now they've got him. Look how their arms do that. That's crazy. And then he goes, he's on top, jumps. There's JK. So you guys, I have to tell you, this kind of reminds me And I might even put a picture in this. I don't know if I can find one. Have you ever seen, like, swans get pretty vicious when they fight? It looks dramatic, but it looks so beautiful. And this is what this part of the dance reminds me of. And JK's going to do this beautiful lift with Jimin. And I love that it is a fan cam version because we just see it really up close. And you're not seeing a lot of cutaways and stuff. Maybe a little bit, but not so much like you would see in the production video from the TV show. So I want to back this up just a little smidgen here. And then let's see if we can get to the beginning of that. There we go. Kind of circles him, and then look, he lifts him and turns. That's such a beautiful lift. Oh my gosh. Now the Black Swans are circling. Oh, and then we've got RM and Jin, and their turns too. Like, you know, here was the thing. When I saw, because I did watch the award show. And so I saw this, and as I mentioned, it's from the Melon Music Awards, the MMAs. And as I saw this happening, I just was kind of overwhelmed and overcome. You know, Jimin studied modern dance. He studied contemporary dance. And so we know that when he performs something like this, it's going to be spectacular. But then you see the other members doing amazing work in this classical dance, because when you do contemporary, you're trained classically first. It has its roots in classical. And you see these spins and stuff, these turns. I don't know if I'm using the right terminology. I took dance like 50 years ago. I added that up the other day. Like 50 years ago, I stopped taking dance. Oh my gosh, I can't be that old. Okay, and then there they come up. RM on this side, Jin on this side. And watch this move that they do. Okay, there they go. And Jin jumps. RM goes under. Crazy, right? Okay, and then now, and we've got kind of this foggy look too, right here. We've got a V, we've got J-Hope, and now they're doing their part of the dance. If you guys don't watch me on a regular basis, just know this is what I just really get into. I love so much watching everything that comes together to complement the music. I love that. And so we've got the set, we've got the scenery, we've got the CG in the background, we've got the water coming up as they're dancing, and this beautiful, beautiful dance that's complementing the music that's coming out of there. They look like the swans fighting. See, it's crazy. And then here come the Black Swans, and they're carrying them away again. You know, we've got these lifts, incredible. And right there, there's a little cut, and then we've got the black. They're all Black Swans now. That shadow has taken over. So beautiful. So beautiful. And even the sky back here, if you look, how this almost becomes more stormy, you know. I love the silhouette of the trees. And even from the splashing, I mean, they may have put some fog in here, but I think even some of the water coming up, you know, you can see water coming up. There's dancers there. Just spectacular, spectacular. Here we've got Jin. We've got some legs up. I don't know who that is. And then Jin ends the scene. You guys, I loved it, loved it, loved it. I love watching it again. And I loved watching the the big hit edit, the fan cam on this. So beautiful. We could see so much more. I loved it. Okay, so the next one that we're going to go to is going to be the actual full dance, and it is from the SBS Music Festival. Okay, so now we are ready to take a look at the Black Swan performance for the SBS. I love this. I love the silhouette. It's just so striking. Look at, I mean, it's just incredible. Now this part right here, JK is dancing, but that is Suga. That is Suga's song rap for the intro of Black Swan. And I love how no one else took it over. And they haven't done that for any of their end of the year performances while Suga's been convalescing for his shoulder. They have just allowed the vocal tracks to be there, and they will dance or do whatever they would normally do, and it supplements that vocal track, but no one else is doing it. They are allowing Suga to participate in the performance, and I just think that's wonderful. There you go. One of the things that I'm really loving in this as I'm watching it is the contrast. It's just black and white. It's black and white. It's kind of this, I wouldn't say it's monochromatic because there is two colors, but it's just that real definition, that starkness that you see. And if you think about what we just watched in the introduction, there was a lot of black and white in the scenery, in the set, but the black and white came a lot through the costuming. This, they're all in black, but you've still got that bright white coming through, like they're in the forest, like they're on a pond, and then the black silhouettes of the trees. It's so beautiful. And look at the reflection and the feathers. Jimin's beautiful voice. JK and his cute little man bun. The dancing, so good, you guys. They never get lazy. They never ever get lazy. So I don't know how many times they've performed Black Swan in 2020, but every time they do, it's not the same. They do something different with the set design. They do something different with the costuming. They do something different with their presentation. Even though the dance pretty much is the same, they do things to make each performance stand out. This is why they are the most popular band in the world right now. It's just this. It's the detail, the thought, the exactness, everything they put into their performances. Just exquisite. Jin's voice. I've got to go back. One of the things that I love about Jin's voice is he's got this beautiful vibrato, and it's also very unique. But Jin, I love the vibrato in his voice. V. Okay. And then we're going to see Sugar's part coming up here. So Hobie's going to finish this little part right here. And then we're going to hear Sugar, and Hobie will stay there. That's how they've done it in every performance. So there's Sugar. Hobie dancing. So there we go. So now we've got them coming back. Jin's voice. Jimin and his incredible dance to the front of the line. They left the space for Sugar. I love even the details of the snow around the trees. That's so beautiful. And then we pan out and we see the starkness again. And it almost looks like it's snowing now. I don't think I remember that at the beginning of the video. But it looks like it's snowing now. See, it's just the details, you guys. It's just the details. JK. Look at the flow, the fluidness. It's so incredible. One of the things that I want to point out, and I don't know if you've noticed it before, and I think I pointed it out, I may have pointed it out in my reaction video to the Black Swan video. The ending is the same as the beginning. Everything that they're going to do is the same as the beginning. Let's go back just a little second here. And here we go. Tell me now, It looks like they're in a snow globe. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I did not want to leave Sugar out of this. He is such an integral part of the group and of Black Swan. He has those 2 solo parts. And so we're going to take a look at the very first performance, as I mentioned, on the Late Late Show with James Corden. So let's get ready. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole thing or just up through Sugar's part. We'll see. I might just let it play. I have to tell you, when I saw this performance, and maybe you were the same, when it happened, I held my breath. It was so beautiful, so exquisite. And I thought, when are they never not going to surprise me with something great? So anyway, here we go. JK, look at this. Like, it's so breathtaking. Even with that crazy waterfall there in the corner. Like, who would have even thought? It looks like they are outdoors in the middle of the forest. Just beautiful. And if you notice too, you know, as I'm rewatching this and then go back to the video that the one previous to this, the SBS, it looks very similar. A little more stark in the final performance they did this year at the SBS, but still just real close. Just beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. There's Sugar's part. And see, there's JK. JK's dancing. And then we got the three. I like how before these little lights right here, they looked like hearts. And now as the camera pans back, they look like stars. V. Jimin. And there we go with our boys again, Jimin. One of the things that I like, now his leg's up, I can't quite tell who it is, but, you know, I've talked about this before, how you can stop BTS and you see so much symmetry when you stop the video. There's V again. Did you see the little hearts on the tree? Jin's beautiful voice. Okay, that kick and that move, when I saw it for the first time, I loved it. I just thought, wow, that's amazing. And the thing is, here it is, my old self is going to try and demonstrate. So you've got this thing, and I'm going to hold on to a chair because I don't think you want to see me fall flat on my face. But it takes so much strength and so much balance. You guys try it. So they're here, they're standing, and it's basically a two kick. And when you know, when you're a dancer, you're trained to point. Oh, I'm balancing, look at that. So it's much easier. They actually are flexing. I can tell right now I'm not going to let go of the chair. So they have to balance like this, and the kick comes up, and there's a pause, and then it actually goes over. And I don't have the flexibility. I do not have the flexibility, so I can't raise my leg as high. It's like a 90-degree angle. But so they got this foot flexed, and then they move it over this way, and now I've got a leg cramp. Oh! Anyway, I love that move. And then there's one later on where I think Jin actually does it as well. So just doing that move made me breathless. See if I've got any soda left. Okay. Let's see. Watch. See the hearts? Okay, watch. Look at that! That's crazy! You guys, that is totally crazy. That is totally crazy that they do that. Okay. I think Suga's got one more part here. We're gonna take a look at that. There's Hobie. They start moving, and then here's his duet with Suga. And here they all come again. And here's the other thing. You guys all know it. But I just love how they can transition in and out, in and out, in and out. And just pick up and just have it go so smooth and not make it look like they're moving people in and out of the scene. Just crazy good. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I want to just go right to about here so we can get the ending of this, and then I'm going to let you guys go. one of the things that I absolutely love about this dance is that it ends the way it begins. So it begins and they're doing their hands and their finger snaps or whatever. I can't remember. I can't do it exactly. But they end it the way they begin it. Anyway, so beautiful. One of the just amazing songs released by BTS in 2020. So anyway, that's it, you guys. That's it. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Tell me what you think in the comments. I hope you liked this. I hope you liked my commentary. I hope my dancing didn't scare you. And you guys stay safe. Stay safe, stay careful. Whether you're younger or middle-aged or older like me or older than me, please be safe. Love you guys. I will see you in a few more days for another video. Talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Okay, bye-bye.